welcome to my YouTube channel. This is your son Locust. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel, you can watch and share. But what I have today, my fellow Kenyans, is to just ask the government to help us. People are suffering. The rain is too much. People are quarantining. People are at home. Just imagine you're at home. You don't have food. You don't have anything. It is raining. It is raining. Seriously, it is raining. You can't go anywhere to look for food. I call upon the government to help us, to help the people of Kenya. Kenya is our motherland. With you leaders, we can achieve it. With you government, we can achieve it. Yeah, let me just take for example people of Baringo County, especially Marakwet. Those people lost their lives. They lost their loved ones. They lost their livestock. The schools was destroyed. What can government do? Just to give the support. Give the support to every person here in Kenya. Don't see that there is an area with the food, there is an area without food. Give everyone, because no one is going to job at this moment. Many companies were lost and everyone is at home. Let me just provide you with the video of Marakwet so that you can see what took place there and you watch.
Large fruits. Naangalia kitabu ya shule hapa yenye imepatikana.
Sasa maji kiongezeka tuzio mambo.
Muna ada saya dah lagi ben. Kau pun ada saya dah melak.
back for after watching the video, and you've seen what took place in Marakwet location areas. So my people, my fellow Kenyans, I call upon the leaders, our excellencies, Honorable Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, just to stand firm at this moment with the people he leads. Yes, because very many people are suffering at the moment and they don't know even where to go right now at Marakwet. Just be forefront for them so that they can know you are their leaders. And again, let me just come back again to Kisumu County. Kisumu County is the governor of Kisumu County is Anyang' Nyong'o, and the people of Kisumu County are facing a lot of challenges, especially Ahero, after the bomb blast over the river break down and destroyed everything. Everybody was displaced, and right now most of them 32,000 people are displaced at the moment, and they don't know even where to go to. I call upon my government just to help the situation, because I know the rain is too much at this moment. It is raining and people are quarantining during this COVID-19. There is no food, and even even work, people are not going for work. Like for example, very many people closed their companies 2 months ago. No one has paid them their salary, and even how to survive at this moment, there is no even, like for example, there is someone asked me about 50 shillings yesterday, because that person is sleeping without food and that person has got kids. My president, the leaders, the governors of Kenya, I call upon you to help your people. Help people from, like for example, those people displaced at Ahero. Please help them. Help the Kisumu County to rescue the number of people suffering there. If you go even to Migori County, very many people are suffering during this rainy season. Yes, because they are displaced with their livestock. Some lost their homes. Most of them lost their homes because their homes are destroyed, so they don't know even where to go to. If you go to Migori County, like in Nyatiki constituency, very many people are displaced at the moment. So I call and I urge my government, my leaders, to come forefront to stand with the people they lead at this moment during this COVID-19. Just imagine you are at home, you are displaced, you don't have even a coin, you don't have anything, you don't have food. How will people survive? It's paining me a lot. That is why I'm talking in this low tone today, to ask government, what is the next step? Like for example, here in Nairobi, very many people are planning even to go back to their homes, but it is 21 days again for lockdown. You can't go outside Nairobi and you don't have money. You are suffering. People are suffering. To be sincere, my president, your people are suffering. Your people are suffering. Come and give us the best solution to do at this moment. People are planning to go home, because if you are at home, you can survive even with the small thing you have, because home is a home. Home is the best place to be at this moment. But you've locked Nairobi. What can people do? It's just to stay, to drink just porridge, because there is no money. What can people do? Help us, our leaders, help us. Yes, help us, please. Yes, let me just give you the last video of Ahero, what took place there, then you watch and see. Those are the things that are happening at the moment, and I call upon the leaders just to come forefront to stand with us. Let me provide you with the video.
Downpour, the Captain Bore Bridge collapsed, leaving motorists stranded. Residents heading home waded in the pools of water, oblivious to the danger.
Wale watu wanafuga kupeleka chakula sasa wamekwama.
Hii maji inakwamisha kila mtu. Sio kama wangeweka daraja kwa kubwa ndio maji ingie chini ndio watu wapite, sababu unaona saa hizi wakati huu mbaya wa corona kila mtu anachunga saa.
And in Kisumu County, over 6,500 households have been displaced, translating to about 32,000 people in the past 2 days. The flood has covered vast areas of Nyando, parts of Muhoroni, lower parts of Nyakach, parts of Kisumu East around Nyalenda, parts of Seme and parts of Kisumu Central, especially along the lake shores. A statement released from the Office of the Governor of Kisumu, Professor Nyang' Nyong'o, reads in part, and I quote, "The raging floods have caused massive disruption to the lives of our people, causing extensive damage to property and infrastructure and increasing our vulnerability, especially at this time that we are dealing with the prevention of the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic."
From this year's experience, with COVID and flooding at the same time, we shall respond during the economic recovery period following COVID.
Approximately 80 acres of maize, beans and other crops have been destroyed in Muhoroni alone. River Nyando broke its banks on Tuesday, adding to the massive flooding in the area. Professor Nyong'o now calling for urgent support from the national government and well-wishers.
The flooding along the Nyando Basin cannot be controlled effectively until and unless we build the Koru Soin multipurpose dam.
Meanwhile, to cushion displaced families in the 20 affected counties, namely West Pokot, Elgeyo Marakwet, Kilifi, Tana River, Kisumu, Isiolo, Samburu, Garissa, Wajir, Marsabit, Busia, Kericho, Homa Bay, Baringo, Siaya and Trans Nzoia. The Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Devolution.
Come back again. Yes, you watch what took place in Ahero. And what is the best solution? I ask myself, I ask my neighbor, where are we going to? Everywhere is closed. It is raining, it is cold. We don't have food. How will people survive? The COVID-19 is there. If you go outside, you will spread it. You will get it. What can we do? I'm talking in a low tone, pleading with government to give us the best they can. If it is a matter of food, give us food. If it is a matter of shelter, give us shelter. We are suffering. Otherwise, guys, you can watch, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, Iriaga Steve, so that anytime I post a video, it will come and it will notify you that there is a video for you to see what is taking place here in Kenya. Your son again, Iriaga Steve. Subscribe and like. Otherwise, thank you. Yes.